Good morning. Happy Easter, happy Passover, happy spring. So I want to talk about two things today. Consistency and a really cool site that I found, Random Acts of Kindness Foundation. I got music in my ears, hold on. Only one ear, so I can hear myself. So, consistency. Easter is one of those holidays for me. If you haven't listened to some of the other videos, it was a tough one for me about 15 years ago. I don't even remember. And I had a house fire. And the house fire was because of my cigarette. And we learned a lot of lessons. I found amazing people who were just kind, you know. And we got help, and we lived in a hotel for 5 months. I had 2 toddlers at the time, 2-year-old almost, and a 4-year-old. And the day we had the fire, I realized, similar to what's going on in a way here, is our lives changed, right? We didn't go home anymore. We lived in a hotel. And you changed your routines, you changed your life, you changed the food you ate, you changed almost everything, right? And thinking back on the hotel, we were lucky enough to have a pool. And so I would take my kids down, and it was like instead of going to the park, we would go to the pool. We were lucky. You know, we'd swim around for a while, we'd have a good old time. We'd go back up to the room, and I would crank up Shakira at the time. And my kids loved Shakira. It was just, she was in. She was on every station at the time. And I remember allowing them to just, it was my furniture. And, you know, we were in a safe kind of, what do we do next? And we had like dedicated time to just jump around on the couches. And it's really funny because a few years ago, or, you know, my daughter, we were in the car, Shakira came on, and it was random because, you know, unlike that time, it wasn't on all the time. And she turned to me and she's like, do you remember this song? You know, I remember this. And, you know, we had this memories of back there, you know, and it was pretty amazing because for me, it was a whole different situation, right? And for the kids, it was a whole different situation. They looked at it as a fun time, you know. They got to swim in a pool and jump up and down on couches. And for myself, I was traumatized. So, but you make the best out of it, right? You get through it, you know, you do. And it's funny because yesterday, you know, usually on Easter, I kind of stay quiet, right? And even yesterday I was contemplating, well, maybe I won't come on today, you know, maybe I'll just kind of keep quiet, you know. And I was training a client and a friend last night, and she said to me, and I said to her, what do you think? What do you think, you know? Because I was really torn. I want to be consistent, you know. I wanted to do this, but I also, in a way, just wanted to be quiet. And she said to me, you know, you teach us consistency. You know, you're on, you know, you do these workouts every 9 o'clock in the morning and 7 o'clock every single day. You know, we look to you, you know, people look to you for the videos, which I was kind of, but it made me realize I have to be here. I have to do this. Not even for you guys, but for me. So this was a tough one even because this morning my husband, you know, said, good morning, you know, happy Easter. And my response was, And she's like, and he said, you know, even after 15 years, it's And it hit me, you know, and it's just, so I'm glad to be here. The other thing I wanted to talk about is a very, very cool site. I hope each and every one of you check out. It is called the Random Acts of Kindness Foundation. And I found it because I was looking around and doing more research on Random Acts of Kindness. And it really is addresses right now the pandemic. It's not like an old website. It's today. It's like had ideas of put, here to help cards, at neighbors' houses that you may think they need help, coloring pages, kindness coloring pages. I mean, one thing after another to check out. And there may be some really good ideas there for you and your family. I know I'm gonna take a peek. And I know it's in the same kind of vein of what I'm saying and doing too, because there's like meditation, it gives you suggestions, whole writing your goals, making a routine, I mean, that's what we got to do now, right? So I hope that you have a great day with your family, and we're gonna even be doing a like most of us, a Zoom with the family, extended family for the holiday, and we're gonna have family game night. I'm gonna work on my gardening project, and we're gonna have a good day. So have a great day. Bye.